Welcome to the #1's newsletter weekly broadcast. I am Sami Abu Saad, Director of Education at T3 Live. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend is going great. We're going to talk about the market. We're going to go over some swing ideas for the week ahead. I was out for a little while, kind of on a leave of absence, but I'm back. So let's get started. All right, so here we go. First off, we'll go over the market, and then we'll go over those swing ideas. So the market, very sluggish at the moment, very sluggish, but we have a pullback to the rising 20. There's not a lot of support there, so I don't know that it's gonna explode higher from here, but it's a good spot to actually look to be bullish. Qs, SPY, and IWM. IWM looks the best actually. It's just the most bullish by far. Also, probably Bitcoin being bullish is only going to help some of the small cap stocks that are mostly in the IWM, right? Coin is not a small cap, I don't think. Hood, all these companies are turning really, really bullish now. So I think in the past, at least, IWM definitely went up when Bitcoin was bullish. So I'm expecting the market to be bullish going forward. I think USO staying very bullish is not very good for the market, but we might get actually a pullback a little bit. So we'll see. But my bias for the week ahead is going to be bullish. In terms of the swing ideas, here's what I got for you. I have the ABBV, which is really bullish, but also has an hourly based breakout. So long right here, stop right there. What I don't like about it is the 20 is lagging behind. It would have been better if the 20 was like so, rather than flat. That looks higher. Then we have the CLBK that's setting up long over $12. Stop under 1148. That might be my favorite idea, along with the SPCX. SPCX, which I have a position in, also looks decent. Now we do have a rounded top, so I'm not taking that lightly. So which is why I think if we take out the red bars high, that would be an entry, but I don't think we're going to go right up like that. I think what might happen is we go up, come back in, and then do a higher low or an equal low, and then that would be another entry point if you're not so sure about this one, because this one, as I said, we have this big rounded top above, so it might not go. Now, what if we come in here rather than pop? What if we take out the lows? Then no play, right? No entry, no harm, no foul. What if we trigger a little bit, by just a little bit like so, and then come back in? I would kill it, to tell you the truth, and then look for the next entry above the highs. So why am I saying all of this? Because I like it as a long-term play and I want to accumulate. I have it mostly in my Roth account. I want to accumulate more, but I don't want to like get in on bad entries. So this is like a questionable entry. That's why it could easily fail, in which case the next entry should do the trick, should take it higher. So CLBK I like a lot over the base, stop under it. Then we have the CPB, which is turning bullish. I have that, that 200 MA right above, which isn't great, but over the highs, I'd say stop under the lows. And if you look at the weekly chart on this one, it looks nice. Looks higher with room to move up. PEGA is looking good, but PEGA is more of a long-term play. I wish I got in the PEGA. I shorted the PEGA as an earnings play on this day. And so the next day was a really nice drop. But I just didn't think it looked good enough to play long right here. And if I did, it probably wouldn't have gotten filled because it gapped. But so I wish I played it there, because look what the monthly chart ended up being. Look at the monthly. The monthly looks amazing. Big bottoming tail with room to here on the PEGA. The same with Netflix, by the way. Beautiful monthly. So both of these, I think, bottomed. It's just a matter of finding an entry. The Netflix doesn't have a good entry. the PEGA does have a better entry over the base. Right here, stop right there. Okay, target about here. SMCI is a daily buy setup. It's not perfect, but it's a daily buy setup. It's got two entries. One is right here. One stop right there, and the other entry would be over that big tail stop under. And then the target would be the prior high, about 50 bucks. On the SMCI. SpaceX, we talked about. TLRY is trying to transition, so over the base, stop under. It's pretty weak, and it's not a very tight base, so I'll be passing on it for now, but it's a good watch. TWLO is one of the better looking long-term charts. Got a daily buy setup. I played it multiple times, but of course, in hindsight, it would have been better if I just stuck with it and never got out of it. The first time I got in it was as an earnings play right here. And then I got out there. Second time was here, got out here. But where is it now? It's at the, above probably my original exit. So I didn't do it as an earnings play right there. That's when it reported the last time. And now it looks higher. Honestly, has a shot at going to the all-time high to 400 bucks. It's got no resistance above. So like it long-term. VCX is similar to the TLRY, but a lot nicer in my opinion. So over the base, stop right here, target about 50 bucks, maybe 55. Actually, maybe 60. But this bar's high is 56. Shorts, I have just a few items. We have the ARDX, which looks pretty good under the base. Stop above it, under 380 by 410, 412. CTMX 123 under 327 by 342. Target about 3 bucks. Residue Technologies looks pretty, but I'd love to see it base for a couple more days. Short under the red bar's low. Stop above the little green bar's high, and target the monthly low. So has room to 15 bucks. So I like it. And then we have the SION short under 525, stop over 628, target about $4. And then the trip is a 123 under 994 by 1015. So that's the bearish list. I think it's not as good as the bullish list, but it's not bad. If you want to get the complete list, it's in the video description. Also, if you'd like to learn more about what I do, check out the links in the description. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you next time. Take care.